Cool. Maybe we can have a chat with Charit as well. We've got Charit over there. Don't chat with Charit. But
Yeah,
Charit
he's too busy right now, Ashrak.
Charit has driven pretty much and worked on pretty much all the cars here.
Think he's frantically trying to get some footage in.
True that. Moving on, we've got another Upali Mazda here. Very nice car.
What's this, Ashrak? The red car over here.
Forgot about that one. And that is rather interesting. Yeah, it's Singer. It's a Singer Gazelle. Singer was, well, these automobiles were made by the Roots Group. If you just zoom in on this badge here, the Roots Group is was a British group of automakers, and this is one of their products. It's a very nice pseudo convertible, and just have a look at the size of it, Mahin, as it sits in this regular size parking slot. Just have a look at the size of the car, how compact it looks.
Yes.
And then just come back here and have a look at how much rear space you've got. I mean, there are modern four-door sedans with less space than what this car offers. So you can see it's pretty well packaged and surprisingly spacious.
That's totally true.
So then this is, as I mentioned, Mazda 1500.
It's known as the Upali Mazda in Sri Lanka.
Oh yes, because these cars were...
Hi Hisham. Hi, do a small video.
No worries. Where's your car? It's right. It's over there.
It's a Beetle.
Oh yeah, the Beetle with the rattan.
What's this, Ashok?
Another Triumph.
Triumph.
But as you can see, it's a very compact British sports car.
Then this one.
This, now you might think, well, for the uninitiated who don't know much about classic cars, they'll say, okay, this looks like a British car, but it's not. It's a Peugeot 203.
It's a Peugeot?
It's a Peugeot, yes. And let me draw your attention to another very interesting fact about the 203 or 203. Check out the hinges here. Now, that means the rear door opens as it would normally. But if you take a closer look, now I don't want to open the door of this car because, without getting permission from the owner, so I'll just tell you what happens. The front door opens this way. What's called a coach door, or in more informal terms, a suicide door.
Suicide door, yes.
Reason for that is if you were to go halfway off a cliff, you have no way of getting out of the car.
Fair enough. What is this, Asher?
This is a very interesting one. It's a Suzuki Swift 1.3 GS 5-speed. It's owned by Mr. David Todd, and this car has been raced up Mahagasthat, I believe, the last weekend or 2 weekends before. Yep, did a very competitive time too, from what I hear. And footage I saw of the car, yes, it was pushed quite a bit.
And you can see that brand new, Ashrat.
Yeah, you can see he keeps it in excellent condition. I have ridden in this car too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's surprising.
It's a manual?
It's a manual, a 5-speed manual.
Wow.
Surprisingly practical. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it has air conditioning too.
Yeah, it does seem to have air conditioning. Wow. Amazing. So look at the front view, and we've got a lovely
period correct Hella fog lamps as well.
Oh yeah. Look at this, Ashok.
This is a Mercedes 280 SL, known as the Pagoda roof because of the shape of the roof.
Right.
Very lovely.
Lines are just amazing.
The forerunner to the modern SL.
You got like...
In those days, and well, even now, if you own an SL, you've made it in life. And this is an S-Class, I think the W140 generation. It's not the long wheelbase variant, but you can see it's still a very imposing car. And of course, those who know about this generation of SL will tell you how over-engineered it is. That is why the cars last the distance.
Totally. And
now, what do we have here?
Alpha.
Yes, it is an Alfa Romeo.
Amrit's Alpha?
Amrit's Alpha, correct.
Nice.
Yep. And those who drive Alphas like Mr. Damascene Fernando over here will tell you that there's nothing else like driving an Alpha.
Totally.
Isn't that right, Dan?
It all starts with one, right?
Like, but I don't know whether it's good or bad.
Not an easy hobby to maintain, I guess. Totally.
But then when you get behind the wheel, it's all worth it, right?